I'm deer hunting with a rifle in 3 states this year and taking a different rifle on each hunt, either by choice or by law. In this video, we'll take a look at the setups I'm taking on each hunt and the reasons why I chose each particular rifle and cartridge for that hunt. I hope you stick around. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers and hoping to get there before SHOT Show coming up in late January. So if you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate you doing so to help us reach our goal. And since I mentioned SHOT Show, I'll be there to take a look at the new rifle and shotgun lineup at Browning, hunting gear from Alps Outdoors, new stuff from Browning Trail Cameras, which is the booth that I'll actually be working, and other new gear released at SHOT Show. So all that right there should be worth a subscribe. All right, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm rifle hunting 3 different states this year, and I'm taking 3 different rifles in 3 different calibers and or cartridges, however you want to look at it. There were a handful of commenters that blasted me in a recent video where I picked my top hunting calibers and or cartridges for 2025 because I crossed up caliber and cartridge a few times in that video. I understand that the 30-06, 300 Win Mag, 30-30, and 308 Winchester are all cartridges in 30 caliber. Rifles are generally referred to in caliber, and if you look on nearly all rifle manufacturer websites, you search by caliber. So when I talked about rifles in that video, I said caliber. Ammo is referred to in cartridges, so when I talked about the ammo, I said cartridges. But occasionally I mix them up, so I'm sorry. But I digress. Let's get into my deer hunting rigs for my upcoming hunts. My home state of Missouri is the first state I'll deer hunt this year, and I'll be using this Browning X-Bolt 2 Speed SPR in 308 Winchester. I've said it in past videos that the 308 is my favorite deer hunting cartridge for where I hunt in Missouri. I hunt a mixture of woods, cattle pasture, small to medium-sized food plots. Most of my shot opportunities will be in that 80 to 120 yard range, but I've taken deer as close as 30 yards out to 200 yards here in Missouri. The cartridge that works best for me within these ranges for deer hunting is the Browning Max Point Ammo. This cartridge was built specifically for deer-sized game, and the bullet is designed to quickly expand, delivering maximum expansion energy. Mounted on top of this rifle is the Leupold VX5 3-15 by 44 scope. Clarity is crystal clear, light transfer is exceptional, so hunting in the woods in low light conditions is a breeze. And the zoom range of 3-15 is perfect for those extreme close range shots out to beyond the distance I'll shoot where I'm hunting. The X-Bolt 2 Speed SPR is the suppressor ready model, and as you can see, I have a suppressor on it. I'm hunting out of Banks Outdoors stump blinds. The compact size of the Speed SPR models makes it easily maneuverable in the blind, and the suppressor lowers the decibels so I don't blow my eardrums out worse than they already are. This setup is the perfect deer hunting rig for where I hunt in Missouri. Illinois is the next state I'm deer hunting this year, and by law, I'm taking this Winchester XPR Extreme Hunter in 350 Legend. The 350 Legend is definitely a fine deer hunting cartridge, especially for close range hunting, but it isn't my first choice. It's probably not in my first 8 choices. I think there are a lot better cartridges for deer hunting, but when Illinois limits my choices, the 350 Legend is my first choice. The 35 caliber bullet hits hard for sure and is effective out to a couple hundred yards or even a little further, but I think that's pushing it. I personally won't take a shot past 200 yards with this setup. I have it zeroed at 150 yards based on the ballistics I calculated using the Garmin Zero and the ballistic app I use. I can hold center mass out to about 175 yards, and the bullet's trajectory stays within the deer's vitals. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link a video I did explaining this concept in the description and at the end of this video. The scope is a Leupold VX3 4.5 to 14 by 40, which is more than enough for shots within a couple hundred yards. A 3 to 9 by 40 might be a better choice in general for a 350 Legend for the closer range shots, but where I'll be hunting in Illinois, my shots should be in that 60 to 140 yard range, so the 4.5 zoom on the low end will be just fine. Now, heaven forbid I need a quick follow-up shot, because Illinois has a goofy regulation that this rifle has to be a single shot. So this 4-round magazine is useless. In fact, I have to disable it for it to be legal. I did so on this magazine by squirting some spray foam inside it. Now it just acts as a block, so I can simply lay around in there and close the bolt. I think it's a really dumb rule. Fortunately, this Winchester XPR shoots this Browning Silver Series ammo well, so I should be able to put the first shot where it needs to be. The great state of Texas is the third state that I'm whitetail hunting this year. I could have a longer shot out to and maybe beyond a few hundred yards as deer enter the sendero. Windy conditions are also possible where I'll be hunting, so I need a bullet that cuts through the wind. The perfect rifle and cartridge for my Texas hunt is this X-Bolt 2 carbon fiber in 6.8 Western. I did a video on this rifle earlier this year, and it's a tack driver with the Browning Long Range Pro Hunter ammo. The 175 grain bullet is more than capable for elk-sized game, so a whitetail is no problem whatsoever, and the high BC of .617 will tame the Texas wind. I have a Leupold VX6 4 to 24 by 52 scope mounted on this rifle, so long range shots don't look so long at that high zoom factor, and the glass clarity makes it even easier to put the shot where I need it. I'll be blind hunting in Texas, so the suppressor helps cut down that muzzle blast. I've never whitetail hunted in Texas, so I'm looking forward to this trip. I have the utmost confidence that this rifle setup will do the job. Hopefully I'll have 3 good hunts and connect with a mature buck on each of them, but I'm a realist and would be happy with 1 good buck. Let me know down in the comments where you guys are hunting this year and what rifle setup you're using. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you next time.